Thank you, Mike. At 8:03, it's 11 degrees at the Calgary International Airport. Good morning, everyone. Prime Minister Stephen Harper says Canada is willing to assist in determining the cause of the downing of a Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. Our Prime Minister calling the act outrageous. A Canadian is among the 298 people on board who lost their lives when a surface-to-air missile shot the airplane out of the sky while it was en route from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. So far, 181 bodies have been recovered. Separatist rebels who control the crash site issuing conflicting reports today about whether they had recovered or not the plane's black boxes. The governor of eastern Ukraine's Donetsk region says both black boxes have been recovered by emergency crews. At this point, no one seems to know where the flight data recorders are.
Regardless of the circumstances, we urge the separatists to cooperate with an investigation into this crash. If they have taken the black box, that must be returned to authorities immediately. This incident underlines the urgent need to de-escalate the tensions and the situation in eastern Ukraine.
There is a need for a thorough investigation on the cause of this tragedy. The international community should collectively address this incident. Not least, reports indicate that the plane was shot down by a missile related to the recent conflict situation in Ukraine. If this is proven, this would constitute a serious breach of international law and laws of war. Those responsible must be held fully accountable and be brought to justice.
After blaming Ukraine for shooting down MH17, Russian President Vladimir Putin is calling for all parties in the eastern area of Ukraine, the conflict, to lay down arms. Ukraine has called for an international probe to determine who attacked the aircraft. Nearly 20 Palestinians and one Israeli soldier killed today as Israel sends tanks and troops into the Gaza Strip. Israel launching a ground offensive in hopes of ending militant Hamas rocket launches into Jewish territory. Israel's prime minister says he wants to deliver a blow to the Hamas tunnel network. Benjamin Netanyahu says that cannot be done only from the air. Back here in our country, Mike Duffy's lawyer says he's confident the suspended senator will be found innocent of any criminal wrongdoing. The RCMP laying 31 charges against the former Tory senator stemming from Duffy's claims for living and travel expenses. The charges also cover a $90,000 payment Duffy received from the Prime Minister's former Chief of Staff, Nigel Wright. The opposition blames the charges on Prime Minister Stephen Harper, who appointed Duffy in the first place to the Senate.
Let's not forget, these charges and the scandal stem from the poor judgment of a Prime Minister who appointed Mike Duffy to the Senate, hired Nigel Wright as his Chief of Staff.
His story regarding what he knew and when has been replete with contradictions.
Mike Duffy's first court date is September 16th.